This is Ludwig.
Boys!
A live streamer who 2 years ago became the most sub-2 streamer in all of Twitch. You see, most live streamers get their claim to fame by being really good at video games or riding a wave of popularity in a specific niche. But Ludwig, he was neither of those things. So what made him so special that he became the biggest live streamer in the world? Or in a shortened sentence, why is Ludwig so famous? Well, the question we should be asking ourselves is not why Ludwig is so famous, but how did he get so famous? Because I've been observing Ludwig, and over the past couple of years, I've noticed something about his rise to fame that no one else seems to have noticed. What I'm about to reveal to you in this video are the exact tips and strategies that he used to go from a broke, unemployed creator to one of Twitch's multi-million-dollar elite. Let's just cut to the chase. There really isn't anything special about Ludwig. He's not that good at games, he's not overtly funny, and to put it bluntly, on his own, he isn't very interesting to watch. But there is one thing that sets him apart that I've failed to mention, because it's something every other streamer lacks. Hygiene. No, I'm serious. I mean, look at that hair. If you look at every other streamer on a day-to-day basis, it looks like they just roll out of bed. It looks like they lack motivation. And that is exactly why Ludwig has succeeded. You see, back in 2019, Ludwig decided to take streaming very seriously. But this didn't mean he would attack it by streaming the same game over and over day after day, like millions of other people do. No. Ludwig was different. He knew that if he was gonna break into an industry that had a barrier so low to entry that you could practically tiptoe over it, then he would need to find a strategy. He would need to find a hole in the market. And that is exactly what he did. You see, streamers, they're just inherently lazy people. They have a consistent audience who likes them for their personality, so they don't have to do much maintenance to stay on top. But this laziness causes them to neglect other things. One of those being their YouTube channels. Most streamers barely upload on their channel or don't have one at all because that's not where they make their money. So why start something they don't need? But for Ludwig, he didn't see it this way. He saw this as a golden opportunity. You see, Twitch has 0 discoverability features on their platform, resulting in the top 1% of streamers receiving all of the viewership. But do you know what platform does have discoverability? That's right, YouTube. So Ludwig realized that if he could just take advantage of this massive hole in the market, then he could have the subscribers he gains from YouTube translate on over to his Twitch. So he got to work. He hired editors to edit out parts of his stream and make stream highlights. And slowly but surely, his channel began to grow bit by bit by bit. But it wasn't enough. He wasn't consistently growing. Just creating a YouTube channel by itself just wasn't enough. He needed a brand new strategy. And that's when he found it. Ludwig's channel began to flatten out. And while any other streamer would have just accepted this loss as a part of reality, Ludwig was different. He knew that if he accepted this loss, he would never reach the heights of Twitch stardom that he had just so desperately hoped to achieve. And with that in mind, he began searching for a brand new strategy. He suddenly realized that, wait, I'm doing this all wrong. I shouldn't be streaming for Twitch. I should be streaming for YouTube. From that moment forward, Ludwig implemented a brand new strategy, and it went a little something like this.
Streams are recordings. A YouTube video can pop off. A stream can't really pop off. Every YouTube video is a lottery ticket. If you upload a YouTube video, it has a chance to pop up. It really does. If you go live, you're never really gonna have that chance to blow up off of a stream.
So, by streaming for YouTube videos, Ludwig began to see exponential growth. And that was that. Rinse and repeat till the end of time. Oh, if only it was that simple. So he found his strategy, and he found his formula. Now what could possibly be his content? We've already established that Ludwig's secret weapon is his YouTube channel. And by using his channel, he understands that to grow as a streamer, you need to do 2 things: collabs and events. And he is a master at both.
Collaboration is probably one of the best ways to grow.
You see, Ludwig is less of a streamer and more of a businessman. He realized very early on that collaborating with others who are bigger than you is a surefire way to grow your channel. But unlike 99% of others who spam the comments just asking for a collab, he was smart about it. He understood that in order to collab with somebody bigger than him, he needed to do all the legwork. He needed to set up the time, the date, and he needed to make it such a win-win for the other streamer that it would be stupid to say no. And that's exactly what he did. Because early on, in the middle of 2019, when he only had 100,000 subscribers, Ludwig would put on an event and start a series that would become one of his most successful series of all time, Twitch Jeopardy. And there's one specific video that he made that I really want to focus on. It was created with Jay Schlatt, Slimesicle, Call Me Carson, and Connor Eats Pants. He put on an event where streamers would be invited via Discord to a Twitch Jeopardy show. In this show, they would test their knowledge in Twitch lingo, all while competing for a cash prize, which was literally $1. But it doesn't matter because they're all rich. You see, this was a win-win for everyone. The streamers who participated, they got free content, all for the price of just joining a Discord call for an hour. While Ludwig also won by getting exposure from their audiences, which caused him to grow massively. Shortly thereafter, he began to repeat the same success he had with Twitch Jeopardy, just with other events on a grander scale. Ludwig isn't complacent. He knows that he can't just repeat the same events over and over and over. He needs to switch it up, try something new. So in the following years, he would try countless other events. LACS, Hive Mind, chess boxing, and most recently, his creator dodgeball event. But I'm getting ahead of myself because I haven't even talked about Ludwig's signature move. While previous chapters have danced around Ludwig's success, in this chapter, I want to get straight to the point. Ludwig's content, and what he's most famously known for, besides getting scammed, is the Yoink Twist. The Yoink Twist is a strategy developed by Ludwig, which basically, in his own words, take what works and add a twist to it. Get it? Yoink Twist? Now, I don't think there's a better video on his channel to demonstrate what I'm talking about than I made money while donating to streamers.
It says I have 100 people on my website right now. We got an order. We got an order. I have made over $200 in revenue my first day.
Now, while this is all very impressive, it isn't what caught my eye initially. There was a comment underneath his video that gave me a stunning realization. Did this man just make a whole ass business in a single video? And that's when it hit me. He did make a whole business in a single video, and anyone could have done it. The thing that separates Ludwig apart from others isn't just his strategy that he used to go from point A to point B. It is literally his mindset. Not to get all self-improvement on you guys, but Ludwig states that he thought of this idea in the afternoon and went immediately to go record it.
I thought of this idea where I would donate to streamers, have them go to a website where I made merch, and then see if I could get merch sales. I thought of this idea. I immediately went to record it. It took me 2 hours top to bottom. I finished it. It was edited. It was uploaded like a couple days later, and it has almost 1 million views on YouTube.
What do you think you did during that 3-day span? Probably nothing. His sense of speed and urgency is just unmatched compared to his streamer peers. And this is another element that has catapulted him to stardom so quickly. He uses the Yoink Twist model so effectively that he basically creates a whole brand new idea. Another recent example I can pull is from earlier this year where another streamer, Doug, found similar success with a brand new format of drive-through speedruns. You see, Ludwig saw this video and saw the success it received, and within the week, uploaded a brand new version of it using his own friends. It's not rocket science. Ludwig finds what works, adds a twist onto it, and does it with such urgency that the competition has no choice but to give up. But it isn't all sunshine and rainbows over at Mogul Moves HQ. All the highs come with its downsides too. One thing I've neglected to talk about so far is Ludwig's falling out with Twitch. Towards the end of 2021, Ludwig signed a deal with YouTube, making him an exclusive YouTube gaming streamer. Ludwig took one look at his channel and realized that his career wasn't gonna last forever, and there was only so much he could do to mitigate his inevitable fall. He saw that his live stream viewership with YouTube year after year was declining. Even all of his top videos were of other people. So he realized that just like an athlete, a 5-year career is about the average length for a creator. He realized that he would need a retirement plan. But unlike every other person in the world whose retirement plan consists of finding a bag of money when they're 50, Ludwig realized that he needed to act fast.
I made a company called Offbrand, and over the next 5 years, I'm gonna phase away from streaming and work at this company full time.
For Ludwig, this was his way out. This was his exit. Once streaming becomes obsolete, he still has something bringing in money into the bank. He came, he saw, he conquered. In conclusion, Ludwig Ahgren created a career out of nothing and quickly rose to become one of the biggest streamers in the entire world. Through a combination of studying what worked, collaborating with others, and putting on grand events, he leveraged what he had and ignored what he didn't, truly earning the title of the smartest streamer on the entire internet.